The problem is you feel you have no control over your well-being and your life cycles. So you feel punished for your emotional honesty. And you hope things therefore just kind of work out rather than actively structure your life. You end up nervous, therefore, to speak your truth. The issue isn't that you're afraid to go with the flow. The issue is you're not engaged in your own story. In this episode, we are looking at what makes a happy life, and you'll discover how happiness is simple, what's in the way of happiness, and how to align with happiness, even if in the past you felt punished for your emotional honesty. First, how is happiness simple? The answer is exactly that. When life has simplicity. Why? It's because then you're experiencing from your right hemisphere world of feeling, emotions, and expression of sensations. Your right hemisphere, your right brain. These are all things we've forgotten in a world absorbed in the left hemisphere dominance of acquisition, how we get things. Denial of feelings. Oh, no, I don't feel. Analytics. Oh, I must analyze this. Happy means you have the power to change things. Okay, that's what happy means. Right hemisphere thinking allows for this. How? Because your right hemisphere is how you experience imagination. Unhappy means you're stuck with things being the same, or the perception that things are the same. Left hemisphere thinking takes life at face value. A belief, it is how it is, that you can't change something. When you use imagination, even if things are difficult, something's difficult in life, it's a challenge, you find a way out. Okay? You find a way out. Happiness is that option, is having that option to find your way out. So what's in the way of happiness? When things are rigid, okay? How we look at things through our left hemisphere is we tend to look at them through, this is fixed, this is how it is. When you believe nothing can be different, it's in the way of happiness. People usually live in the past or in the future. Rarely in the right here and now, in the present. And they look to the outside, okay? Comparing themselves with others. These are all distractions keeping happiness at bay. So how do you align with happiness? You allow the present to happen. Okay, you do that by owning uncomfortable facts, which allows you to cope with stress by engaging with reality. So what I found I got sucked into for a long time was denying the reality of how people are. As a sensitive, we do that. We like to deny the reality of how people are. And what happens is you end up hoping others will fulfill your expectations of them. It's not their job. It's not their job to. People show up often in our lives to reflect something in your unconscious, which is ready to be resolved. So, for example, if they're not so nice, it means you have the choice to accept something better rather than force that person to change, because that is not your job to do. Your job is not to make them change. So what are the 3 little things you can do to achieve a happier life. Number one is experiment. Happy people don't shy away from new experiences. It's simple. New experiences expand your consciousness. Number two, inner growth. When you get to know yourself, others cannot define your worth. You do. You define it. Okay? Inner growth develops resilience. It grows resilience. Number three, own your present. Deal with things as they are, not as how you hope they are. When you do this, it takes you out of restriction and into solutions. Freedom to find solutions creates a happy life. But it will take you a few goes, and you will feel you can move. You can move forward into what makes a happy life. And remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about progress. So would you like me to help you accelerate your path to happiness? The meditation accompanying this episode will fast track you to accessing your natural happy place. So give the Creating Your Happy World meditation a go now, because it will release the feelings blocking you. That's because you don't make logical decisions around happiness. You make illogical decisions based on unwanted unconscious beliefs, which have been stored for many years in the body. And even sometimes they've been passed through the generations to you. As Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. This meditation will help you undo those unwanted unconscious beliefs by releasing the energy stored in your body, like popping a bubble, just like that. To orchestrate magic in your life, simply make your unconscious conscious. The fastest way to make your unconscious conscious is using my meditation processes. Even if you've never done a meditation before, it's fine, you just follow the words. You have the time, there is always time for something this important. If you don't already have access, you can download a copy for free from heidisawyer.com/20, written as the number 20, not the word. heidisawyer.com/20. Okay, so now we've looked at what makes you happy. The next step is to learn how to engage with synchronicity. Guess what the next episode does? It addresses creating conscious synchronicity. So make sure you set a reminder now to join me for the next session, which I will release on Saturday at 4 p.m. UK time. And I will then be in the Intuitive Sensitive Persons Facebook group for an hour from 4:30 to answer any questions you have about this episode and to interpret your symbolism from doing the meditation. Your unconscious shows you how to change things through symbolism. And sometimes we don't know how to interpret our own. That's what that power hour is for, so that I can help interpret your symbolism so you can understand yourself better. You will find the more you use my meditations, the faster and clearer your mind becomes. Your symbolism are your messages from your unconscious. Numerous cognitive neuroscience studies state your unconscious drives 95% of your life. Your conscious mind only powers 5% of your world. The more you understand your own unconscious, the more you can understand the people and the world around you. Which is why I have created this Facebook group, because now is the best opportunity in human history to redefine your life, your purpose, and your meaning. I believe intuitive, sensitive people are the new leaders, okay, because their sensitivity aligns with the new superintelligence, the deeper senses. So when you not only read my interpretation of your symbolism expressed during the meditations, but other intuitive sensitives' experiences, you develop your own fast link to understanding a further 95% of your world. How enriching is that? How powerful is that? How present is that? How empowering? If you don't already have access to this leader group of intuitive, sensitive people, then visit isptribe.com. Okay? So that's www.isptribe.com to request an invite to join the Intuitive Sensitive People's Facebook group. Simply answer a few questions and we will then manually approve your application as soon as possible. If you are not sure if you are an intuitive sensitive person, visit heidisawyer.com/quiz to find out. You might be pleasantly surprised. Share this episode if you know someone who is struggling with allowing themselves the happiness, because they will be very pleased that you did. Might give them a little bit of a nudge towards something different. So go now and listen to the free meditation, Creating Your Happy World. If you don't already have access, you can download a copy for free from heidisawyer.com/20, written as the number 20, not the word. Do it now, because then you're not allowing the limitation of perfection to get in your way. We believe your capacity for empathy gives you a unique perspective. The way we help you access your uniqueness is through developing your intuition and your inner world. When you allow yourself this part of you, life is easy. So go now and listen to the powerful meditation, and always remember this: your sensitivity is your greatest asset. Until next time, bye for now.